SHOT Show 2016 to the Gerber booth. How you doing, sir?
How you doing? I'm John Bailey. I'm the military manager for Gerber. We're going to go over some new products.
Great.
And give you a walkthrough.
Sounds good.
So this is one of our latest weapons maintenance tools. This is the Short Stack Field Expedient Weapons Maintenance Tool. This is built in Portland, Oregon. It's all U.S. made out of 420 high carbon steel with some coating properties that provide good corrosion resistance as well. So this was designed to be a field expedient weapons maintenance tool for the AR M4 platform, one of the most popular platforms in the weapons industry. You'll see by the design and the small lightweight design, compact features, that we actually took into account that this weapons maintenance tool could fit in the Magpul, Mo, and Myad pistol grips.
You have a picture of that right there, as a matter of fact.
Correct. That's a great example. If you so choose, this would allow it to be stored with the weapon system itself. So let's go over it. Comes apart like this here. Breaks down into 3 main pieces, with the fourth piece being the bit set, which I'll go over. There is some lettering on the outside for you, but I'll walk through everything. The first thing you'll notice about this tool is there's little to no wasted space. You've got wrench systems on the outside, 7mm, 1/2 inch, 3/4, 3/8, and it even has the 7mm for the M-lock system. This will basically turn into a wrench. So this is going to provide more leverage for you and extend it out. You have
one quick question.
Yes.
How do these two pieces stay together like that?
So it's a locking mechanism like so.
Is there a magnet in there?
There is not a magnet here.
Okay.
But it does stay together.
Gotcha.
It's just a tolerance fit.
Sure.
So with the buffer wrench here, okay, so if your buffer, your nut there on your buffer spring backs off, this is built to spec. You can also use it if you want to change out your sling, if it's not a staked system. That's great for that. It's built to spec. You're not going to round anything off. So now, and then obviously with the extension, it will provide, it'll act as a wrench, so it'll give you leverage for those things. The wrench handle itself, the one end is for scraper, so this can actually clean out the bolt carrier group for carbon scrape. You have your 4mm bit drive system here. On this separate attachment, you have 2 4mm bits. There's a Phillips and a Torx. On the back side of the one, it will actually work with the M-lock system on the rail system as the nut drive. So this comes out, slides through here, and this gives you leverage to manipulate the bit. So, if you have small optics adjustments, things of that nature, it's perfect for that. I'll slide this back in. So this stores in a rubber over mold platform. The other side, same feature, same locking mechanism here. You have a 3/8, and then you also have the 3/4. 3/4 can be for the flash suppressor, flash hider, if you need to change out your sound reduction can. And then you also have the front sight post. So you have the for your elevation, if you have the style that will work with that. So your front sight tool, which is great for the zero range and so on and so forth.
Very cool.
Then here you also have the like a star key area here. You can drop the firing pin through. This is built to spec and tolerance that will actually scrape the carbon off of the firing pin.
Very nice.
Another feature of this wrench handle is you can drop a bore snake through here, slide it over, use it to assist pulling through the barrel, so it cleans it out.
Very clever.
Also, one final feature on the handle, this is threaded inside, so if you have, for instance, like an Otis cleaning kit with the bore brush, you can actually screw it in there and use it for leverage on your bore brush. So as you can see, there's a lot of features into this small tool, about 15 functions. Again, designed for field expedient weapons maintenance.
I like it.
Our feeling on this is for all the things that we buy for our AR M4 platform, rail systems, optics, bolt-on kit. We can't think of anything more important than something that could actually manipulate or help with the function of the weapon system itself. So that's what we were really going for here.
I like it.
It will go back together. One more thing I'd like to point out is the magnets. So these are a a rare earth mineral magnet, not unlike the tool and die industry. So this item will actually stay together. More importantly though, when it's put together, the magnets help keep it from being a sloppy fit. You know, it stays together, it doesn't rattle around. And then this will go back on like this.
Very nice. And
the
that right back into the grip.
That's correct. You can. The other nice thing about it though is it's so light that you could drop it in a mag pouch. You know, if you have a pocket, you know, a Velcro shoulder pocket. What I like about that positioning up high on your kit is that even if you were in the prone position or you were laying down and you needed to make a small adjustment, you could reach for it very easily. You don't have to go into a range bag, a weapons maintenance kit. You're not digging for anything.
Yeah, or take your gun off target.
You can stay right where you're at.
Nice.
So one of my favorite things in a tactical space, that's something you could do.
Very clever.
So this is the short stack. It's proudly built in Portland, Oregon. It is a US made product. And like all Gerber, it is a lifetime warranty.
Cool. And do you have the MSRP on it?
The retail is right around $50.
Pretty reasonable, I think.
It is.
Cool.
All right.
Excellent.
So
we have a couple other pocket knives there I was pretty interested in too.
So these are three of our newer style pocket folders. I will start off by saying that they're all US made. Okay. There's a few different elements that they share, and then there's some different properties. You have the edict, order, and decree. So a couple of these different ones here. So I'll start off with the decree. You'll notice it's matte black or black, more of a tactical finish. It's got a drop point, partially serrated blade. Does have a thumb assist. This is a fully manual open with a liner lock here though. So it does have a finger assist or a finger flipper. So it is a quick deploy even though it is fully manual. Or you could choose to use the thumb stud itself. Very nice feature that, you know, it allows it to be opened, you know, one-handed.
Nice. Those look like sort of a polymer or let's see, glass-filled nylon type of handle.
It's not unlike our rubber overmold grip that you'll find on our fixed blade strong arm, but it allows for great retention.
Has great texture on it.
Great texture, gloved or ungloved. If your hands are sweaty, wet, so on and so forth, it provides a great retention there. It does have a pocket clip. The pocket clip can be run, allow you to run it tip up or tip down, so you can move it. And then it also has a glass breaker here on the back, and a hole for, you know, a lanyard so you can tie it off. Correct.
And that's the decree, correct?
This is actually the decree.
And so that's S30V steel as well.
S30V steel.
Yeah, very good, high quality steel.
High quality steel. It does have a bit of a ceramic coating on it to help with corrosion resistance as well. Black matted ceramic coating. So very proud of this one. Again, Portland, Oregon made.
That's always something to be proud of. I like it a lot.
Yes. And so this one here is going to be the edict. Tonto style. We did change the steel on this one a little bit. This is a 154 cm. Again, it's US steel. Similar grip texture. You are going to have the diamond pattern rubber overmold. Same type of coating, just a different blade style. So we're trying to offer you, you know, some different lengths, different styles here. Similar pocket clip, you know, so it can be rotated. This one, however, is a locking back. You know, which is nice. The lock back allows you to, you know, you're not digging underneath. You can use a glove here. And you know, if you're a gloved hand, it's easy to still do as well. So,
now, as I was holding that one earlier, may I hold it?
Yes.
Thank you. I think, is this the one that, yep, it's got a sort of a half stop there as you're opening it up. But that's also useful as you're closing it, because if you want to try to do that one-handed and you're maybe hitting that lock back and trying to shake it down or something like that, you can use your finger to stop it sometimes, but if you don't do that, it also will not close on you on your fingers. It will have that half stop point for safety.
That is absolutely correct. It's a, don't believe it's mentioned enough, but it is a bit of a secondary safety feature on it. One of the other things that I'd like to point out that, you know, is it does have a nice indent here or inlay here for your finger to give you a little bit more retention. With jimping up on the top as well.
Cool.
This knife also has jimping on the top. So.
And handles look like the same material as well.
They are.
Good.
Yes. With the edict, order, and decree, we kept that same theme, the same theme with the rubber overmold diamond pattern grip.
And same theme in the name as well.
Yeah, that's it.
I like it.
So this is the order. Very lightweight, 420 high carbon, U.S. made, partially serrated blade. Little bit smaller in its design. This one has a cutout groove here for your thumb. One of my favorite features about this knife, and a lot of end user feedback, is that it actually has a spot up a little farther if you would like to do some finer cutting. Even if you like to do craft woodwork or finer line cutting, fishing environment, anything of that nature, you can actually get your index finger up farther for more leverage if you so choose.
I do like that, getting those types of knives in hands, if I may.
Yes.
Thank you. Reaching the finger up to that point right there. I've said this in the past with other knives. I do like the control that you get from that, and it's a good comfortable spot for your hand as well. And once again, this one is a back lock, and it also has that half stop as you're bringing it down to close. And it's very, very lightweight. Looks like the pocket clip is in this position, and
that's where it stays.
That's where it stays. Yep. Okay.
Made in the USA, drop point, serrated blade. Just to also put it out there, all of these knives are well under $100.
Wow.
Good steel, good functional, practical properties, U.S. made, under $100, and I think that's it's getting harder to find these days. So
I agree. So I was going to guess that the decree. The decree was going to come in at around a little over 100, and that the edict would come in just under 100, and that the order would be somewhere in the sub 50, sub 40 range, but it's actually even better than that.
Right. So you're looking more of a 75, 65, 50.
Okay. Yeah.
Drop, and most of that is a little bit of the size of it, but mostly the blade steel. So we just move that steel around a little bit to add you some different price points.
Nice.
But
very cool.
we're really proud of them, and they are made in the USA. And again, lifetime warranty. So.
Very cool. John, thanks so much for that tour of products. We really appreciate it.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for stopping by
At the Gerber booth, SHOT Show 2016.